No. I don't understand planes the same way I don't understand Bluetooth.
Globby. It's not clumpy, runny. Welcome back to not welcome back, but welcome to episode 4 of Sorta Brothers podcast with Blake and Justus. Gonna crack this right off the top.
Oh.
Splatted a little bit, but
Splatted?
just a mini little ad lib off the top of one of our favorite drinks, Zevia. This says Rogue too. We could get a Rogue sponsorship maybe.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
What's been going on this week since the last episode?
It's been pretty chill, honestly. I'm just doing different stuff with work. But it's nice now. I'm not in school anymore, so it's pretty.
You
relaxed.
graduated?
Yeah, I freaking graduated 2 years early. It's crazy.
This guy must be a genius.
You know me.
Tell us how you did it.
No, I'm no longer in school. I'm no longer applying for classes.
I found out that if you just stop signing up for classes, you can graduate early.
It's true. I didn't realize that I had the choice to just not sign up for the next semester.
They certainly don't tell you that.
No, I'm just kidding. No. So, yeah, I just decided not to go back to school. So it's pretty relaxed, though. Like,
Pursue the pod full time.
Yeah, right. No, that was that was my main focus. But no, just trying to focus on the freelance stuff and
heck yeah, bro.
That kind of thing. But
I support it.
We'll see how it goes.
This wasn't planned, but as we were setting up for the podcast, this popped up on my Instagram, and I think it was just too interesting not to talk about. I saw this picture pop up. Maybe we can show our viewers this, but for our listeners only, it is just a picture of a giant bear, and the image says, "World's toughest bear. Its name is The Boss. Survived being hit by train and fathered 70% of cubs in his region."
Wait.
That is crazy. Wait. Dude. This guy's fathered 70% of the bears there.
How do they know that? Did they test every cub?
Somebody's just like with a syringe, like pulling DNA
on every
from all
cub.
Beers. I don't know.
Dude,
how they did that. This is just as wild to me as breeding pandas, but
Blake's so quick with like hearing himself say like a word weird that I can't even get to like saying something because he already has it. He's like, I said that wrong.
Maybe that's a defense mechanism.
I'm
like, don't make fun of me.
It is, dude. You're crazy at it. You're crazy good at it.
Yeah, crazy good at it. Okay. Yeah, it says The Boss, an extraordinary 600-pound bear in Banff National Park, Canada, surviving a train collision and dominating as the largest and oldest resident. Nicknamed for good reason, The Boss fathered an impressive 70% of the area's cubs, establishing his reign atop the local food chain. This behemoth even cannibalizes other grizzly bears, showcasing unparalleled resilience in the wild. Despite a run-in with the train, The Boss remains an awe-inspiring force in Banff National Park, embodying the epitome of bear toughness. 600 pounds. What is
wild.
like the average? It's a grizzly, so
I was gonna say,
what's the average weight for a grizzly? Grizzlies are the biggest bear, like bigger than brown and black, right?
Yes, that.
Okay.
Well, I think are polar bears maybe bigger?
I don't know. I don't really even put them in the same category.
But yeah, I think grizzlies are definitely the biggest. But I think it's
600 pounds.
I don't think 600 is like over. I didn't think 600 pounds was overly like big though.
Really?
For a grizzly bear?
Yeah, this says grizzly bears weigh upwards of 700 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looked massive in that photo. But
I
did
mean,
you ever see that?
pounds.
Did you ever see the movie Over the Hedge?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
It was like it might have been DreamWorks or whatever, but it was all about like these animals and rodents, and they would like scavenge and break into houses. And then there was like the villain was like this bear that would, I guess the theme or concept was like they were like going over the hedge into like suburbia to like scavenge in these houses. But it was because they were trying to store up all this food because this like raccoon who's the main character had made a bet this bear was going to kill him because he like destroyed all of the bear's food that he was going to hibernate with. And he's like, I can get you your food. I'll get you your food. And
Wait,
then
is this the one where it's like that deer has like one antler? What's that?
No,
What am I thinking
that's-
of? What am I thinking
That's
of?
open season.
That's
Yes,
open season.
yes,
No,
yes.
this was Over the Hedge, and it like the title
They
track.
have like the squirrels and stuff in the trees, and they're like,
That movie's good.
yeah.
But this one I used to say it was my favorite movie. The title track for the movie was the song that was like "Stuck in the Suburbs." Do you remember that song?
I know the song, but I don't know. I still doesn't like.
That was it. So basically, he tries to like get all his friends together and go steal all the food from these houses to give to this bear so that he doesn't kill him. Anyways, whenever I think of bears, like hibernating, that movie comes
That's
to
what you
mind.
think
I
of?
watched it so much as a kid.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the picture of it.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
That
I don't think
movie's
I've seen that movie.
Good. Is it DreamWorks? I think it might be.
I don't think I've
Yeah,
seen that movie.
It's good. We'll have to watch it.
That's weird.
We saw some bears in Yellowstone. Is it bears or bear? Is bear plural?
We saw some bear in Yellowstone.
What? No.
Bears.
Yeah.
We saw
okay.
some. I think it sounds weird.
Doesn't
some
bears? Some bears.
We saw bears. I feel like that we saw bears in Yellowstone.
It's definitely bears, right?
I know, but I think it just sounds weird when you
We
say
saw
some bears.
deers. No. Deer's plural.
I don't know. Maybe not.
But they
I
were
don't know.
huge, dude. What do you think the scariest animal is? Like, what's
Just
the
any animal?
well, if you're in the wild, what are you well, they're not everywhere, but like
Yeah.
if you were in an environment where every animal in the world could be, what would you be most afraid to encounter?
I don't know. That's actually a good question because water is like super freaky because just
Yeah.
like anything could be lurking. But if we're like on land, I don't know, I'd probably say like some sort of like cat, like a tiger or something.
Tiger over lion.
I think so, actually.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like lions,
They're like nicer.
yeah, they just like have like a side where they just like maybe want to cuddle or something.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
so.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. No, I just think what?
Did you ever watch? I think it's called like Ghost in the Darkness. It's about these like two lions that just go on like a killing rampage. We watched it in school.
It was
What?
real?
It was, I think, based on a true story.
I don't know.
It was like people building like this railroad in Africa, and these lions just started like killing all of
think
them.
I've seen it,
but it
no.
was like a crazy thing because like you're saying, lions like don't do that.
It was like the old
normally.
school cocaine.
Yeah, so
old school cocaine bear. That's what
Dude,
cocaine
yeah,
bear.
for real. Did you see that movie?
No.
Dude, I watched that. Did you watch that movie?
Was it good?
I mean, it wasn't like good. Like, I'm not like, that's a good movie, but it was like,
But that's like
entertaining.
based on a true story too, right?
Yeah, it's like,
Like bear got into
Based
some
on true
cocaine
events.
and was like literally like sped up.
I don't know if it was, I think like, I mean, I haven't looked into it, but I don't know if the bear actually like went on a killing rampage, but
I think it did. How else would we have known about it if a bear was just on cocaine in the woods?
I mean, they might have just like found,
If a bear's on cocaine in the
bear.
woods, is it actually on cocaine? That's like if a tree falls in the woods.
hey, funny enough, this like past fall, I heard a tree fall for the first time in my life. It was life-changing.
Okay.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know.
It's probably just because you saw a tree fall down. For
No,
the first
no,
time.
it was like wild. It like actually, I don't know. Maybe it's weird.
Was it in New York?
No, it was up in Ohio. Maybe it was weird. I was filming this video for this guy. It was like we were filming a fishing apparel kind of advertisement video, and I don't know, but for some reason, the sound of this tree falling, it was like way off in the distance, but we were surrounded. We were on a lake on a boat, so we were surrounded by like woods. And it like was the creepiest sound. And
Did it kind of like crackle on the way
yeah,
down?
and it was like, but it was like booming, like echoed throughout like the lake.
Yeah.
And I like, I don't know what I thought it was, but I didn't like
Like
immediately
Bigfoot
go
or
to.
something?
I didn't immediately go to that's a tree falling, and I like looked at the guy like what was that? And he was like tree, man, and I was like, that was
Dude.
crazy to me.
Maybe that was a cover story. Maybe he's in on it. Maybe it was something else.
He knows it's Bigfoot back there. Or what do you
Yeah,
mean?
and he just like, it was a tree.
I don't know. Like, is that?
Do you think
Like, have
Bigfoot?
you ever heard a
Do
tree
you think
fall?
Bigfoot is real? I've heard trees fall.
Yeah?
For sure. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just like out of the loop. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
I
I'm
don't
thinking
know.
of like watching videos of people chop trees down.
No, it was like weird. Like
don't
it
know.
was like loud.
Do you think Bigfoot exists and we just haven't gotten like that good of documented footage of
There's
him?
no way.
You don't think so?
There's no way. Do you think there's a chance? Maybe.
I'm not going to say there's like zero chance because there has been like
Our producer's about to chime in. She
There has
is
been, like,
a Bigfoot
weird-
expert.
yeah, she's got like a call she can do.
I'm
I
not an
think.
expert. No, I was just gonna say there's plenty. They discover new species in the Amazon all the time.
That's true. The Amazon.
I agree, but most of the new species we're discovering are like
Most
Are
of it's underwater.
bugs.
ants that are
But-
a centimeter long.
Ants that are a centimeter long. That would be a huge ant,
Yeah, look up a bullet ant for me.
right?
Look up
That is
a
not
bullet.
a centimeter.
I just want
You went
wait,
like
Megan.
this.
Megan, look up a bullet ant for me, please.
How big do you think a centimeter is?
Like roughly a third or half of an inch.
First of all, there's definitely ants that are centimeters, but a bullet ant is longer than a centimeter, 100%. And bullet ants are in like Brazil,
Okay.
or maybe they're in South America. Maybe I don't know.
All right. Anyways, so you think tiger is scarier than lion just because you think it's scarier than bear, and like legitimately, if it was uncaged in the wilderness, you would rather run into like a gorilla over a tiger?
I don't know. They're all like similar. Like they're all like grouped in there. All those. I feel like this is a really tough question because it's like I don't have a reasoning over like a bear or gorilla because if they're just all out to kill me, it's like okay, they're all gonna kill me. They're all winning that battle.
Dude, this was actually like one of my favorite things to debate for a while. Did we ever
Bear versus gorilla.
bear versus gorilla?
Yeah.
Grizzly versus
Friends and
silverback.
Yeah, my friends and I.
What is your
had this
stance on that?
conversation. I was always. You're saying bear versus like if those two were to fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was always team gorilla.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Are you team gorilla?
Yes. I don't think there's a question.
Okay. So here's the thing though. I was always team gorilla and we would look up like stats and all that kind of stuff, right? Like a gorilla can
Like how many times they fought and stuff.
no, like what, like the power versus like their
Like
power
strength.
of like the jaw,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
crushing and like it was like we looked at a stat one.
I just think the bear would have a hard time even getting his teeth on the gorilla.
I don't know though. Like we looked at the stat and like the biggest for the longest time, I was like 100% gorilla. It said a gorilla could like bench press like twice the like
sure.
bear's size, whatever. And I was like, okay, this thing has like hands and arms and it has like the bite force of like almost like a grizzly bear. So it's like, how can you lose? But I don't know, dude. You look up videos of grizzly bears like running full speed.
Okay,
It's freaking
grizzly bears
a
are
train.
freaking scary.
It's
yes.
a train.
But you're missing the single most important part of the argument, which Megan like thinks it's annoying, which is absurd because it is, in my mind, unrefutable.
What?
Thumbs.
No, I know.
Dude, a grizzly bear can grab something and a bear is doing this. I mean, more aggressively, and it's biting. But I think
This,
I
though,
think a
is
gorilla.
different than like a claw this big, and he's got like, and
Okay,
he's got 4 of them, and
it would be like fighting with oven mitts on, though.
no,
Dude,
no,
yes.
no, no,
Yes. Yes.
no way.
If that gorilla could run circles around the bear, it's much more agile side
I
to
agree.
side.
No, I definitely agree. And I'm not even team
The
bear.
bear would never be able to, it could scratch and claw and bite. It would never be able to grab a hold of the gorilla.
Dude,
the
I'm not even
gorilla
team.
could-
I'm not team bear. I'm just trying to weigh out the options.
Not to mention that like gorillas have to be like a lot smarter than bears, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say like definitely.
I mean, I don't know. Don't a lot of people think that gorillas are just like closer to humans, so like more advanced?
Maybe. I
Not
guess
to get
so.
into.
But I don't know. Do you
They're
think
our
that
closest
you
relative.
think that little edge has like them winning the fight?
Yeah, I just think like if it needed to use other things to win the fight, like it could pick up a stick and stab it or something if it needed to.
No way. A gorilla.
Dude.
A gorilla's instincts, if he's about to die to a grizzly bear, is not let me grab this stick and try to.
No, but I'm
Stab
saying it would just maybe like it would be able to think about that where the bear is just like
Do you not know how thick a grizzly bear's skin is?
I mean, I feel like gorillas are pretty thick too.
I know, but I'm saying a gorilla is not gonna just stab.
Okay,
Sorry.
the stick was a bad Evelyn is very passionate about this
Evelyn's-
topic.
Wait, Megan, real quick, what do you think Evelyn? What do you think she thinks of the gorilla versus bear?
I've already taught her this.
I don't know. I've never asked, but she seemed pretty angry when I was talking about stabbing the bear. So I think she might be team bear.
Started to drift from the mic there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think she is definitely not
we
team
will
bear.
bump
That's my
the
daughter.
audio on that.
That is my daughter, so definitely team gorilla.
House divided here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've argued this for so long, but then when I think scariest animals, bear is close to the top of my list. So I don't know.
I would agree. Would that be like probably?
Maybe. Like when we went to Yellowstone, I was a little cautious.
Really?
I was just like, it was cool to see them. But like when there's times where you're just out hiking in the woods by yourself and you're just like,
I want to go.
they could be
so
anywhere.
bad. Yeah. No.
You don't know.
I would probably be
Also,
cautious too.
okay, so this is actually a big part of it where my fear of bears initially came from. Have you seen the movie The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio? And Tom,
No, I don't think so.
what's his name? Hardy. Yeah. Tom Hardy
Hardy.
and Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I have not.
So the whole it's like based on an old true story, whatever. But he gets attacked by a bear and it shows the whole thing and the bear literally rips his back off.
The heck?
Dude, it's the most graphic thing. And then he's like so damaged that he can't talk for like the back half of the movie and they're carrying him around in like a sack.
How does it show? Like it shows everything you're saying?
Yeah, like it's like this intense scene where him and the bear are fighting and then he's like laying in the snow and like his whole back is ripped off. He's just like red.
How would you survive that?
Well, I think that's like part of the craziness of it. It was nuts. He was messed up. Go watch the movie. Anyways, I came out of that movie and I was like, if I ever encounter a bear, I'm just gonna.
Scared you?
That's just
a
it for
little bit?
me. That's just it.
No, yeah, those bears are scary. I don't know. Like when you think of water animals, though, does that scare you more than a grizzly would?
Like the only thing I think of is like a shark. Are you thinking like alligators?
I don't. No. No, I'm thinking like shark. But dude, have you seen like a big great white shark, dude?
Yeah, I watched Shark Week.
Those things are freaking scary. Also, it's like, how fast can a
I
great
just think
white
it's
swim?
like easier to get out of the water. I could just like avoid the water. I was also thinking, are
Yeah,
sharks
but
not
wait.
fish?
Hold on. We were saying if we lived in an environment where everything was present, does that now mean
Half water, half land.
no? But then you could be inland or water. We have to be in an environment where everything.
No, you have
is
to
there.
you have to fight them all on land. The shark
Yeah.
would have to be on land.
But does the shark have like legs now so it can move?
I think we're like getting a bit off base.
Not really. We gotta
I don't know.
have a what is it like we can't have variables.
I don't view
not
like
be-
a gorilla and a
equal.
shark in the same vein. Like I think is a shark an animal?
probably because one swims and one doesn't.
Is a shark an animal?
I think so.
Is a fish an animal?
No, it's a fish. It's
I think
Well-
isn't that still a type of
I thought it was
animal?
still an animal. Yeah.
oh, you might be right. But I don't.
Don't
they're not
count
like
on
the
me
same.
being
I
right.
feel like that's one thing that we can count on is that we can't count on you. Okay. Anyways,
This podcast is just the downfall of me, dude.
yeah. Well, okay. Anyways, do you want to do our
Yeah, let's do a segment. Do a little segment here.
what do you want to do? Do you want to get to know the bros? Or do you want to save that till the end?
Let's save that till the end.
All right, Megan, you want to do our new segment?
Sure. It's like a one-off segment. It's not like a
Okay, it's like a one-off segment. She says it's like something around the Mandela Effect that Megan prepared for this. So, the way she explained it to me, the Mandela Effect, I guess, is like when a large group of people believe a similar thing that is like not accurate. So, like a good example would be, like it's named that because I guess like this big group of people all have a memory that like Nelson Mandela died in prison a long time ago. And
Oh, really?
And he didn't.
I never researched.
I mean, he's dead now.
Wait, so that's
But-
what it's from?
Yeah, so he died in like 2013, but there's like a lot of people that like distinctly remember hearing about him dying in prison, which did not happen.
Yeah. And then there's like another one, like
Wait, why was he like so like important? Who
He
was?
was like a leader in South Africa.
Nelson Mandela.
Like
Oh,
apartheid.
frick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Looks like Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, no, I know who he is.
Not Morgan.
I wasn't
A lot of
thinking,
people
yeah.
think they're the same person.
Yeah, the leadership version of Morgan Freeman.
But it
The more
The Morgan Freeman of Africa.
the Freeman effect.
Well, I guess that's probably a little out of pocket to say that. They're both really good guys.
Yeah.
So there's more examples. I don't want to burn them, but I guess the segment is going to be where you present us with Mandela Effect topics, and we have to decide if what's the truth.
Yeah, so basically this came up this week because there was a thing, I don't know if on TikTok, where this girl was freaking out about the Fruit of the Loom logo because she was convinced that at one point it had a cornucopia in it. So I'll turn this around so you can see. But basically,
Do you know what a cornucopia was before she?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And so we have to guess which one's correct, right?
well, I'm telling you this one's wrong. But basically,
I was
she was going insane because she was like, this has happened. There has been a cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom logo, to the point where Fruit of the Loom responded to her on TikTok and
Yeah,
said,
it
we've
never has.
never had a
Yeah.
cornucopia in our logo.
I knew
And
that one.
There is apparently, she has said she has gone through her closet, friends' closets, found a shirt with a Fruit of the Loom tag on it with a cornucopia logo. People are like, maybe she doctored it. I don't know what to believe. But they're like, are they gaslighting us into thinking this didn't happen? Some people think it's a parallel universe that this is
Okay.
like giving, not just for this, but that there are multiple examples. So that's what this is that I'm going to show you a couple examples and you have to tell me
Imagine
which
Nelson
one is
Mandela
correct.
being this leader that was like really respected and imprisoned and all these things, and then his name is being used.
Yeah, I
This
feel like,
topic of like, does the Fruit of the Loom logo have a cornucopia?
yeah.
But I feel like I remember there being a cornucopia in the logo.
Yeah, I mean, when you see it, it looks like it could have been, but I think it's just
Yeah.
because it looks like a Thanksgiving graphic.
It just looks like
familiar
it
in
fits.
a way. Okay, let's get into it.
Maybe. All right. This one you might know because it's also a really popular one. So the Bernstein Bears, you remember these
Yeah, I
books
do,
as
but
a
this is
kid?
not a popular one that I've seen.
So
What?
is it the Berenstein Bears with an E or the Berenstain Bears with an A?
So see, I feel like the issue with this, like, I will just be
right,
going
right,
with the one I
right,
don't
right,
recognize
right,
because I feel like
But that's the crazy thing.
but
You're saying
I'm like
you
subject to
remember.
what
You're
culture
like,
has told me.
I like want to pick the one that seems weird now.
Yeah, I think it's Berenstain
Stain?
Bears is
Yeah.
probably real, but I would
And
never say
that
that.
is right.
Yeah.
This is the biggest one because most people like me, like I would say if you were to ask me about this book, I would say Bernstein Bears.
Right.
Do you think it comes out of like people saying it like almost with an accent, and then we come like they're like that's the Bernstein Bears,
well,
and then
does your
we're
mom
just
have
like
an accent like that or something?
she's like got a little southern accent, but not like
That
not
much?
like what I just did, but like I don't know, like Bernstein.
Last time I talked to your mom, she did not talk like Bernstein Bears.
Well, I just said my mom doesn't talk like that, but she's like a little.
Wait,
she's got
so
like
is
a
the
little southern.
pronunciation like wrong? Have we been saying it wrong, or is
I
that
guess.
just how you say it?
I mean, I don't think I would say Steen if I saw Stain.
Right, but is that how people say it? Like, is that how the people who made it actually said it, and that's just how it's spelled? Or
No, I'm pretty sure it's Bernstein.
that's weird.
All right, how many
That
of
sounds
how many
so
of these
That's
do you
like the
have?
biggest one where people are like, "There's a parallel universe
Oh,
where the Bernstein Bears exist."
Yeah, it's
Do you have
Spider Man's.
Do you have more than one?
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I didn't know if you were like saving some.
Have
if you
some more
wanted to do this.
faith in our producer.
All right,
Popular snack in the Guard
Cheez-Its.
household. Is it
Cheez-It.
Cheez-Its with an extra Z on the end, or just Cheez-It?
For sure, just cheese it.
I think
Just
it's
Cheez-It.
just Cheez-It, but I definitely say Cheez-Its.
That is corrected. There is no extra Z. I was convinced there was an extra Z.
Did you find these pictures online, or did you make this whole
She
thing?
made them for sure. You
No,
made them.
I found the pictures. But
Yeah,
And
but
then
you
you made,
made
like, a
this like
presentation?
PowerPoint.
I made a PowerPoint.
You're amazing.
Wow.
You're the best
Okay,
producer.
All right. Applause.
It takes like 10 minutes to make a PowerPoint.
She's
All
amazing.
right, don't downsell yourself.
No, it is just Cheez It, which I feel like is weird because
Cheese it.
I feel like this presentation just like
Those
is too official
commercials
for us.
I actually love those commercials. Where he's like, I woke up feeling the cheesiest ghost.
Oh yeah. Cheez It commercials. Sorry, I'm like
Pikachu.
behind the tripod.
Pikachu.
I don't know if you can see it.
Wait, we gotta spot the difference. Oh, black tail.
So does Pikachu have black on his tail?
Oh, this one's actually hard.
I'm gonna go with yes. But if it's yes,
Wait, this one's
then
actually
we're getting
hard.
into a theme where all the right ones are on the right.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's no, but I feel like the black looks right.
Well, here's where I'm conflicted. This one, the weird one, would be the one on the left. So if I was choosing the answer that should be wrong, it would be the left. But I think
I'm not
You're
following
thinking too
this
hard.
at
Just
all.
which one do you? If you were to picture Pikachu, or look at a picture.
no, I'm saying I think it's right, but it's probably the left one looks weird to me.
All right.
You think which? So what do you think
The
is
black
black?
is the right
Black
one.
He
tail.
does not have black
Yeah,
on
that's
his
what I
tail.
thought. That's what I was trying to say when you were like saying that we're thinking about it too much now.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
Which was crazy to me as well.
That is crazy.
The black looks correct.
Yeah, it does.
does.
Because he's got black tips on his ears.
What about does Curious George
What
even
the-
have a tail?
What the heck? Dude, I have no idea.
Bro, what? The tail looks so odd in the left one.
Did you put all the dots behind them?
No, I just found these pictures.
But like all of the images have
look
had
perfect.
like color dots
I
behind
know.
them.
I
This
took
is
them from
professional.
someone.
This is professional.
This is awesome.
The no tail looks weird. I'm gonna go tail.
The tail looks weird though to me too.
Did you watch Curious George, or read Curious George books?
Maybe like
No,
freaking
I listened to the. Didn't Jack
18
Johnson write a
years.
song for Curious George?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with you went with tail.
I went with tail.
I'm gonna go with tail. No tail. I'm going no tail.
No tail.
Let's go.
Dude, shoot.
Which is weird because he's like I guess he's an ape. I always thought he was just a monkey.
Actually,
No,
we'll
he's
have the
little boy. He's a little.
We'll
boy.
have
He
the
doesn't have a
counter going. So I'm currently up right now.
Whatever. I don't think you are. I think. Well, yeah. I guess we tied
Yeah,
all the others.
yeah.
All right, we gotta stop
I
picking
just
the
have
same one.
I just have two more. This one is a quote.
Wait,
All right.
wait. Let's count down before we say it, so that we say at the same time or answer at the same time.
Okay. All right.
So this is a classic quote from Snow White. Is it mirror, mirror on the wall or magic mirror on the wall?
Okay. This is one where I know what I've heard my whole life, so I'm just gonna go with the opposite.
Okay, I'm going with the one I've heard my whole life.
Okay.
I'm going
magic mirror on the wall.
I'm going mirror mirror.
It is magic mirror on the wall.
That's a tied ball game.
which is also
trying
crazy.
to-
That's just something that I guess has been misquoted.
Yeah.
That's
But, like,
terrible. That's
that's-
awful. How is that right?
Dude, it's the same thing with the Star Wars one. The Star Wars one's not your last one, is it?
No.
But it's all like the whole Luke, I am your father. The real quote is no, I am your father.
I did not know that.
Instead of Luke, it's no.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, which is
Same thing. Another one I found is that nowhere in Star Trek does he say "Beam me up, Scotty."
that's from Star Trek?
Yeah.
Beam me up, Scotty is from
I
Star
don't.
Trek.
I didn't watch Star Trek.
At one point he says like, "Scotty, beam us up" or something. That's like the closest that it gets to that.
All right.
Is he saying beam me up or bean me up?
Beam like a.
Oh, dude, I always thought it was bean me up, Scotty, and it was from
I don't even.
I thought it was what, like a
All right,
bean, like
next
with an
one.
N.
like a black bean. Yeah.
Give me some beans, Scotty.
Yeah, bean me up, Scotty. Like when you're at Chipotle and you're like, bean me up.
Okay. Let's
Okay,
move on.
This is the last one, which I can't show you the picture afterwards because it gives it away. So Tom Cruise in Risky Business is when he does the whole like dance. He slides in his socks and listens
Oh,
to
yeah.
like old time rock and roll or whatever.
Yeah.
What is he wearing?
It's like just a t-shirt or something, right?
Like the classic, like people dress up as it for Halloween.
Oh, well, maybe I'm just like way off. I
Wait,
don't know.
what?
He like he's basically just in his underwear.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was gonna.
Yeah, so it's like
just a t-shirt is like
if you were gonna
wildly off.
Wait.
if you were gonna
I was gonna say he was like just an underwear.
if you're gonna dress up as him that for Halloween, what would you wear?
Church of Scientology.
Socks and underwear.
Yeah, he has a shirt on. He's like collared shirt on.
Oh, okay. So I was right.
Well, you said just a shirt.
Imagine a guy in just a shirt sliding.
He has like a collared shirt on, and then normally people
To be a long shirt.
wear sunglasses.
He's like, just sliding around his house in only a shirt, but it's like a
Just
gown.
like a blur box.
It's like okay.
Okay.
What is it?
Wait, what are you
And
asking us?
What you would wear? So you normally wear like a collared shirt and
Okay.
like sunglasses.
Okay.
A lot of people wear.
What's the question?
What color is the shirt?
White.
Wait, we weren't even on the Mandela. This is
Nelson
long.
missed us with this.
Yeah,
one,
you're
dude.
not even there. I don't
Wait,
know if you've
you
even
said
seen
white?
it.
I'm saying
You've
blue.
Seen that scene?
He said blue. I
No,
said
it's
white.
white. It's like normally people would dress up as him. They'd wear socks, a white collared shirt, and
Yeah.
like sunglasses.
Okay.
And he doesn't wear sunglasses, and his shirt is pink.
Dude, and he's just in a shirt. There's no underwear under there, right?
I don't
That's
know.
all leg.
I'd hope he's wearing underwear.
It's kind of a long dress shirt, though.
Yeah, but those are whitey tighties, if anything.
Oh, for sure.
But that was crazy because like people dress up as that for Halloween. He's wearing a pink shirt, and there's no sunglasses.
Yeah,
Like
that is
everybody
weird.
wears
weird.
sunglasses and a white shirt.
Huh. I haven't seen that movie in my defense.
Anyway,
But okay, cool. That was fun.
also honorable mention, which you can look up later, is that C-3PO has a silver leg.
One silver leg?
Yep.
Wait. That's probably from something else though, because he gets rebuilt in the movie.
In like the originals, he has a silver leg.
Really?
Not like the new ones. In the new ones, he has he's
Lego
all-
is coming out with a buildable big C-3PO, kind of like they did for Chewbacca. So we'll see if they give him a silver leg or a gold leg. Fun fact: Lego likes to be accurate.
Yeah, they do. Anyway, I actually had something I wanted to bring up, just real quick. Nothing super serious, but I don't know.
Better be serious.
I feel like, well, I don't know about you, but I feel like I see a new ad on Instagram or TikTok, Facebook, wherever you're looking for like a new clothing brand, but they're all marketing the same thing, which is the best fit.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, probably. It's always like a message from like the person that started the company.
Yeah. So I just feel like it's always, it's like, for example, I don't know. There's all kinds, but ones I've seen on my feed are like Cuts brand or the Build
yeah.
Basics or like
Yeah.
all of them. I don't know about their background, like history, whatever, but all of them their biggest marketing point is that they're the best fitting clothes. And it's all about like guys either not being comfortable or not fitting
Yeah, like
in
stuff
clothes.
not fitting them right.
Right. And I've
Yeah.
always, I don't know, not always, but just like here recently, I feel like I've had like just like some trouble finding pants that fit me. But it got me thinking because I was like, will there ever be enough brands for all guys to be comfortable and have well-fitting clothes? Or will there just be just an infinite amount of Built Basics, Cuts,
That are all catering to the same body type.
right? And so it's just eventually we'll just have like a billion different brands and it's all for a specific body type.
You're just like, you just start working out just to get your body to fit into these clothes.
Right, yeah.
Just like,
Yeah, it's
I
like-
wanted to get big, but now all I do is cardio because the clothes are so slim fit.
Yeah. And it's like these guys are like, it's like this like testimonial. And he's like, every time I put pants on, my calves were always too big for them. And so then it's like, you go into like
That's such a like douchey thing to say.
yeah, you go into like a random store, you like put on pants and it's just like a super baggy calf.
Dude. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I do feel like with men's clothes, especially, they've gotten so slim fit that I feel like
Yeah.
I look ridiculous in them.
I agree.
Especially pants. And I've noticed like I don't know. Maybe I've gotten bigger, but like I have to do all XL shirts now. I can't hardly wear large shirts anymore. And I think because
Slight
I think
flex.
yeah. I mean, you guys be the judge.
Okay.
But I think I have to like I think the cuts are changing. It's like
Yeah, just like the normal cut of clothes. I mean, that's just like style, probably like with the trends that are going around, right?
I think so.
Yeah. But no, I agree.
Maybe we should just adapt. I always have issues because either pants don't fit my waist right or don't fit my like length right. If they fit the length, they're like huge in the waist.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no, yeah, I definitely don't have like super well fitting clothes. But that's another thing.
Do you think we just have like ridiculously weird body shapes?
No, dude. Okay.
Why does everybody else, why do all the people in these ads just love these clothes?
No, exactly. Dude, I was thinking about this the other day. When we watch like all these celebrities go up on, we were just talking about like going to the Oscars and just like
That's all
going to
custom
Globes. Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
all tailored exactly to their body. And I mean, obviously I'm sure other people get things tailored more often, but I never get things tailored.
No.
Do you?
No, not unless I'm in a wedding.
Right. Me either. But like I was like talking to one of my buddies. I was like, I feel like it's not super expensive. I mean, depending on where you go, I feel like if you have a pair of pants or something that is like super close to fitting you, I just make it work. But I could easily go
dude,
pay
I
like
just cinch the waistline with the band.
I just never think like you could just go pay $20 and it could fit perfect.
Do you think it's $20?
Oh, I don't know actually how much it is.
Because if it's like a couple hundred, I don't know if it's worth it.
No way.
No?
I mean, it's not a couple hundred. At least the place like down the road from here.
We should just learn
I
how
would
to
too.
sew.
That would be crazy too.
That'd be kind of sweet.
That would be sweet. We can make our own.
So we have
merch.
found one flaw with the Zevia during the pod is I can't stop burping while we're recording this.
No,
dude.
I haven't noticed.
I'm like trying not to burp into the mic, and every now and then I'm just like.
That's the carbonation.
But I still love
fan.
it. So send us some. But no, I don't know. Yeah, clothing ads are getting kind of out of hand. But
For sure. There's too many. It's so saturated right now, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous actually.
yeah. Oh, I wanted to tell you something, but this is way, way off topic.
Go for it.
I had an epiphany the other day. Is that how you say? Is that right?
I think so.
Okay.
I can tell you're really trying though.
I had an epiphany. Okay. You know Dan and Shay?
Yeah.
They came out with an album recently.
Yeah.
Have you listened to it?
Huh.
It's good.
It is.
But they are like very much so just a new age Rascal Flatts. Dude, have you ever
think so?
Yes. I think they're like almost the same band, just like new.
Would you agree, Megan?
And better. Dan and Shay's better than Rascal Flatts?
They're better singers, I would say.
I don't know.
I would say Shay is a better singer than
Than Rascal?
Rascal Flatts. than Mr. Flats.
than Mr. Flat.
Do you think Dan's better than Rascal?
I don't know. I don't.
What is that guy's name? Nobody knows.
No, I don't.
That's crazy. Huh. I don't know. It's interesting when you have like band names, other than like the really big ones, you don't know the people's names. Like Big Daddy Weave, Christian music. Is that guy's real name Big Daddy?
I mean, I'm the worst guy to ask though.
First name Daddy, last name Weave. Daddy Weave.
That's funny.
But no, they have one song. So like on their new album, they have a song called like We Should Get Married. And then Rascal Flatts has a song that is called like Rewind. Backwards or something. And it's like, that's what you get when you play a country song backwards. Have you ever heard that? And it's like really fast. That's exactly how this song is, where it like starts out slow and then there's a piano like, and then they go into this really fast part of the song.
Wait, so do you think they're copying?
No, I don't think there's like malicious anything going on. But like even their voices sound similar to me sometimes.
I don't know.
Go listen to some.
Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to listen to them like back to back. Yeah,
I think so. I think it's pretty close. Yeah, we could play it, but we'll probably get
Wait, actually,
taken down.
yeah, never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, we would get copyrighted pretty fast.
Oh, I had.
Pretty fast, yeah.
Do you want to do our? Or no, I have one more thing, and then we can go into get to know the bros.
Oh yeah,
segment.
Yeah, let me.
But we talked about planes.
Notes.
Did we talk about planes last episode or 2 episodes ago? How we hate flying.
I believe it was 2 episodes. It wasn't last episode.
Okay. Did you guys see that headline about the plane door just shooting off?
Yeah, I saw it on
mid-flight?
Instagram. Yeah, that's
Dude.
wild.
We were saying
First of all, I would freak
some
out.
turbulence with where like the masks jar loose on accident is like our worst nightmare. The plane opened.
No, I would die. I've never been in a situation where I have to just physically calm myself down to something that's that extreme, right?
Where like you might actually die.
Right. I've never like, I don't know what I would do. I honestly think I might just like be so terrified that I would just like black out or something. I don't know.
Dude. So
which is like kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know if I would black out.
one's
I
dying.
think it would be interesting because if you were going to die in that situation, you would have long enough to process it, and like just you have to come to terms with it. You don't really have a choice. But at
or
the
you
same,
just scream for 60 seconds or however long it takes.
so you can just be like, "Okay, God, I'm ready," or you can just be like, "Ah." Dude, I think if I was dying and there was someone screaming like that the whole way down, dude, I would still start laughing in the situation.
Dude, okay, planes going down. The plane. How long? Can we look up?
Look up how long a plane crash takes.
How long does it take if a plane like starts falling from its average height? They've got that somewhere.
Well, like 30,000 feet.
Yeah, something like that. Like, how long would that take?
Well, a foot a second would take 30,000 seconds.
Are you about to do this in your head?
I can't do
Okay.
that. There's no way they're falling a foot a second. They're probably falling 100 feet a second.
They're like, wait, we're only falling a foot a second. We're gonna live.
I would think because when you skydive,
Wait,
granted, you have a
foot a
parachute.
second would.
They'd be like, they would basically just land.
They
that
would just
way.
be landing as like a helicopter.
Yeah. We're like, it would take about 3 hours. No, I don't know. It would be fast. Why did you ask that? What were we?
I was
Just like how long would you have before
no,
you?
because you were saying I was saying if I just screamed all the way down, and you were saying you'd be laughing at me, but I was saying quick scenario
because there
how
would be a
long?
point where you'd be like, and then you have to.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You'd have to like. Just to get your breath back. So the other thing about this was that all the movies, I think Megan might have said this, like all the movies told us that if that window bursts out or the door comes off, everyone's getting sucked out of that plane immediately.
Right. Yeah.
And that did not happen. It was just like windy in there.
Right. Which is how is that possible? Is the getting sucked out the window like a real thing? If there's did it need to be a bigger window or like
I think it would.
What's
you would
the
have to be like
deal there?
so close.
Yeah, I would think maybe if you're sitting next to it and you'd have your seatbelt on.
Okay, wait. Why did we
Probably.
believe that was even real? They have the plane doors open on
when you're jumping out of the airplane.
skydiving
Yeah.
planes all the time, and
That's so fast.
nobody's getting sucked out.
I was just about to say that.
Why do? Yeah, I don't know why we think that's a real thing. All right, we're temporarily losing producers here. That's okay.
They're losing both producers.
Yeah, both producers in one. That's
Both of
tough.
them just dropped out.
Yeah, they did not like talking about planes. But no, that is crazy. I mean, I would definitely freak out, but yeah, it would be. Do you think that'd be better or worse if you were going to die in something like that to have time?
Definitely worse.
Do you think
What?
it'd be worse to have
Definitely.
time to process that you were dying, or worse to just
100%.
like bang and you?
100%.
But then you like have some time to like get your mind and heart right.
100%.
Worse.
Dude, if you could have the option, okay. I mean, you're going to heaven, but you have to die today.
Thanks, bro.
You have to die today. Hey, you
heard it here first.
Hey, you have to die today.
This
You're
is
either
on
going to get
footage.
shot in the head or you have to fall in a plane for whatever, 60 seconds. You're definitely choosing shot in the head.
I'm not even getting on a plane today. So I guess I have to be shot in the head.
Well, in this scenario, you can either be just immediately teleported onto a crashing plane or it's just immediate death.
I don't know.
You're like, wait, guys.
I definitely think it'd be scary, but I feel like I feel like I could come to peace with it.
You're like, wait, guys, let's think about.
So I'm also thinking
hearts.
about this situation as if it's like just me. Like I don't have any family in this situation. That's what would be a bummer. If it was just me, I think.
No, yeah, of course. It's just how you want to. Okay. In this scenario, you're thinking about your family, and the question was, you can teleport into a plane, and you can either get shot in the head or go.
Well, right, but like dying wouldn't be the most sad part. The most sad part would be like leaving them behind.
Okay, we're not thinking about that. But no, you think you're just like, if someone.
Even though they've been like really yelling a lot during this
So you think if
episode, I would
God
still
gives
miss
you
them.
this question. It's just
God
like,
gives me this question?
Not
What?
God, but I'm just saying like someone who could like a being that would have the power to do that.
Yeah, not God, a different being.
Okay, you know what I mean. You're saying you would be like, wait, guys, let's think about this. You want to have time to think about your heart and your mind and all this stuff instead of just
If I
immediately
knew,
going to heaven.
yeah, that would be better. But like, if I knew that you were gonna, if I knew you were immediate rocket ship to heaven, I knew that if I knew that I was gonna be sitting next to you and you were gonna be screaming like that the whole time, I'd rather do that. I think that would be like a funny way to go.
No, you would not.
Yeah, dude. If
No,
you
you
were
would
just
not.
like, ah,
Let's just insert a quick clip of Blake saying, I hate flying.
Yeah, that's the truth. This would never happen. I'll never get on a plane again in my life.
You would never get on.
Wait. So this?
Oh, that's a. You would, if that happened to you, like the window thing, you never get on another plane in your life.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just because I don't like flying, I'm never gonna fly again. But I was joking. But yeah, I don't know that I would get on another. I guess there are cases where you'd have to, like if you wanted to like see the world, but just one time on a plane, a door came off. You're not gonna like be like, well, I can never travel abroad again because one time a door came off.
When you say cases that you have to, I think of like a situation that you have to fly and you just go, if you want to travel the world, then that's just like a want, dude.
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying like if that's something you're passionate about, you're probably not going to be willing to sacrifice.
Yeah,
that.
but most people who are passionate
It's like
about
this.
traveling
One time,
don't hate.
do you know
planes.
Gavin DeGraw,
No.
the singer? Like, I don't want to be anything other than what I've been.
Oh, okay, yeah,
That guy?
I know that song.
One time,
like
he
I
got
said, terrible
He's
names.
like famous. One time, he got jumped on the streets in New York, and they interviewed him, and he's just kind of like a relaxed, laid back dude, and he was just like, I look at it this way: New York's given me 1,000,000 amazing nights, and it just gave me one bad night. So you can't hold that against it. Basically saying like he's not scared to walk the streets of New York again. That's how you'd have to be with the plane. You're like, I've
Yeah.
been on 20 amazing flights, and this one almost killed me. That's just like odds.
Except 1,000,000 to 1 is a lot better than 20 to 1.
20 to 1 would be tough, but I have whatever. Okay. So this led me to think. We were watching a plane the other day, and I think the plane, we were like driving. There was a plane in the air.
We were watching a plane the other day.
But Megan was like, "Is that plane moving?" This
Oh, it was
actually
one of those
blew my
things.
mind.
I've
This
seen
actually blew my mind because I
seen that
haven't thought of
once.
this. But it was like a DHL plane, and I think it was probably just waiting for the runway to clear. And so it was just really slow. It was moving, but it was like slow looking. But I was still like, what's keeping that in the air?
Wait,
If a plane
hold
is
up.
essentially hovering, how does it not just fall?
No. That doesn't happen. Planes don't hover.
Right. It was moving slowly. but-
That's what it would look like it was
No,
doing.
It looked
okay,
like it
no,
was
it
hovering.
does. But were you moving?
We were
We might have
moving.
been.
Correct.
But
That's
but-
why. No, that's
when a
why.
plane is moving.
Hold up.
When a plane is moving, it looks different. Like it's moving very fast. Faster than me, a plane is.
Of course, but
So I can see, oh, that plane is moving. This has happened to me multiple times and it's always like a DHL plane where I think there's
Shout
okay,
out
wait.
DHL.
DHL is not the variable or whatever.
no,
I think
like
it
a
is.
pack, like a freight plane, like it's not carrying people. It flies so slow to where it looks like it's not moving.
I'm just saying, like, if you
And
were,
I don't understand how it is still in the air.
I've always thought it's because if the plane is moving this way, you're moving this way,
Like-
and it's waiting for a runway to clear, so it's already moving slower, and then you're moving towards it. There's like an optical illusion there where it looks like it's
I
not.
just
'Cause
I
I've
just
seen
have
that in
never
the car.
thought about like the physics of
But planes don't hover. Let's make that
Planes-
clear, right? Planes, at least, like,
they don't hover. They are moving
DHL
in somewhat, but I'm just like, okay, even if it's
they have
moving,
to move fast, dude.
even if it's okay, I get that it looks slow, but it's probably like 100 miles an hour or something. But still, if it's moving kind of slow, like planes are heavy. What's keeping it in the air?
I don't understand planes the same way I don't understand Bluetooth.
Isn't it crazy that okay? Wow, that might be the smartest thing you've ever said. But yeah, I don't know. It's also crazy that we have this high-tech planes that just look so official, and I still don't understand them. But like these two brothers just got a plane off the ground.
Well, their plane definitely wasn't as complicated as the one
Well, I
we have
know.
now.
How did it fly? I don't know.
Weren't they also like,
Do they have their plane in like the Smithsonian or something, or is it like
It's in DC.
Is it long gone?
Right? Yeah.
The actual plane is there.
I mean,
Oh, that'd be cool to see.
we've been in that museum, right?
Yeah, they've got something. I don't know.
Isn't the Smithsonian in DC? That's it. Yeah, the Smithsonian, right?
Yeah, what's
That's where Ben Stiller used to work.
Only in the Battle of the Smithsonian, the second one.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't work there in the first one when he just gets like trapped in there?
No, he does work there, but it's like a museum in like New York.
The
or
Natural
something.
Museum of
Oh, okay.
Museum of
We'll have
something, I don't
to rewatch those movies.
good movie.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't understand planes. I need to research that a bit more.
Yeah, no, but it's like they were also like running off a hill, weren't they? And it was like more gliding.
It's like gliders.
Yeah,
Are you talking
yeah.
about the Wright brothers?
Yeah. You were also
feel
talking
like
about the
that's
Wright
kinda-
brothers, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're like, these two brothers just got him.
I was talking about the guys who have been in DHL. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy if you just invented like basically a heavy duty kite and we're still talking about you.
I mean, yeah, I probably did not give them enough credit. They still had like some
Definitely,
sort of like motor.
I feel like it's not a plane unless you're like inside it when it takes off. Not just like
Maybe
not
they
just
were.
like-
I don't know. Do you know?
It can't be a plane if you have to be at elevation to get it off the
Well,
ground.
I think that I don't know. For some reason, I've always thought that they started like that, and then they did have like a motor, like a small motor that they could control, and it was like a lever that they could like kind of move flaps to.
How is there
move
not
the
like a
land.
Wright Airlines? You know what I mean?
It's true. That is a good name.
They kind of really missed an opportunity. They just like created this huge thing and then they just missed all the money on it for their family for generations. What year was that? That's 1900s, right? 1800s, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like they had planes when my grandparents were like young. Maybe not.
I don't know.
I don't know. See if we can find an answer for that.
1905 is when.
1905. Okay. So, yeah. That's
Right
crazy.
on the line.
When our grandparents were born, planes. The Wright brothers had
What did the
invented the plane
plane-
like 15 years ago.
That is wild. What did the
20 years
planes
ago.
look like?
It was like all wood.
1905.
right?
What's the plane looking like?
It was just like double. It was just like a prop plane with like the two wood things and then like the cross hatched.
So like, only like
supports.
a two-seater kind of thing. You think?
Yeah, probably both the brothers got in it. You think they took turns?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything, or you want to do the GTKTB? GTKTB.
GTK
Get to know the
TV.
bros.
We can do the get to know the bros segment.
Let's do it. What do you got for me? We're going to alternate weeks. We might do this every week, but we'll probably alternate weeks on who asks the question. So last week was I asked, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna try to do this every week. Who knows if we'll do it every single episode? That's the plan right now, but it might change. This episode, I wanted to ask because we've talked about this before, but officially, I wanted to get your answer.
Yeah.
Favorite food, but
Oh, I think that was on my list to ask. Yeah,
Favorite
meal.
food, but I want to narrow it down.
Okay.
Favorite
Please do.
food as a child. And when I say child, I mean like,
Dude, that is a drastically different answer.
I know. That's why. And then we will explain how I don't know, maybe we can explain how we've
Is this
matured.
like what I would have for a meal, or is this like favorite like snack, or both?
Food. Favorite food. If you classify it as food, it counts. You have to choose one. Because categorizing it then makes it easier. You know what I mean?
I'm going to go with the first thing that came to my head when you said that, which I did really like, but it sounds so gross now. SpaghettiOs.
No.
Dude.
Absolutely not.
I loved SpaghettiOs.
Dude, I'm not even
SpaghettiOs
joking.
were that thing where like, do you know how like sometimes when you eat like Special K strawberry, you will, the strawberries in it are actually
Dehydrated?
Yeah, they're like dehydrated and like not good strawberries. They're just like freeze dried strawberries. But if you were gonna have a strawberry, you
What?
would never munch on those things.
What do you mean? They're dehydrated.
I know, but I'm just saying in terms of strawberries, they're not like wow. It's just wow because they're amongst like dry flakes.
Are you saying they should be tasting better?
No?
First
my
of all,
point
I'm in
is
love
that,
with Special K.
My point is that
currently.
the strawberries aren't anything special on their own, but because you're eating that cereal with it, when you take a bite and you get a little strawberry in it, you're like, this is fire that I just got a strawberry in this.
I disagree.
But
also,
if you were
I had
just to
Special
munch
K.
on some sliced freeze-dried strawberries, it would just be like very like meh.
I disagree. Also, I had Special
What part of that do you disagree with?
I disagree. Also, I had Special K blueberry for the first time this morning, and it was amazing.
You disagree because you would munch on the dried strawberries.
I would. I could eat those alone.
Okay, I'm just trying to make a point, not argue this, and you're like not going with it.
I was just taking another route.
Okay.
But
my point is that like, well, is there a better example? Shoot, dude. No, I'm sticking with that. The strawberries aren't amazing, but they're amazing when you get them in. There's got to be a better example that you would agree with, but you know what I'm saying.
yeah, like it's the combo that works.
It's the
what you're
combo
saying.
that like when you get a little strawberry in that, you're like, ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I understand.
Because it's like the rest of the time you're just eating dried
I agree that
flakes.
it's better together. I'm just saying I would also like them.
I say all this to say that's how the little hot dogs and SpaghettiOs were for me.
What? Dude.
The SpaghettiOs
hot
were
dogs?
just like the SpaghettiOs were just like fine, just little O's of spaghetti. But like when you dipped your spoon down into the abyss of that bowl and you ate that and there was a little sliced hot dog in there, it was like heaven.
Wait, do hot dogs come in the can?
Yeah, they're like little sliced, but I don't know if they're real hot dogs or if it's considered sausage. It's dark meat.
That makes me want to.
It almost seems like too dark.
That makes me
and
like
the
cringe, dude.
like the edges are kind of sharp, so it's either like weirdly sliced hot dog or some kind of other meat.
No,
That's definitely processed, but I loved SpaghettiOs. Now, I'm going to give an honorable mention to a snack I used to love. Is that okay?
I guess I'll allow it.
Okay, thank you. I guess I didn't really have like a good sense of what was healthy to eat growing up, but a good
Most kids
example of a healthy snack for me is I would go get if I was like wanting to go watch TV, I would just ask my mom for this and I would get a bowl of powdered sugar and I would just dump the powdered sugar in the bottom of the bowl and then put strawberries on top of that. And I would just take the strawberries and literally coat it till you almost couldn't see red and white and then just eat that. And I was like, this is amazing and it's healthy. It's fruit.
And it's healthy. I've tried that, but I never ate that. We never ate that regularly at our house, but I tried it like more as like a teenager at one of my buddies' houses, but I didn't really eat that as a snack growing up.
Oh, I did all the time.
It was fine though.
Yeah.
Just tasted like really sugary or I said, what was that cereal? Really sugary fruit,
Yeah.
which is what it is. But
That would be accurate.
no, dude, back to the hot dogs, dude. What? Another thing about
Have you ever
meat,
had SpaghettiOs? What do you mean that there's not hot dogs in them?
I thought SpaghettiOs was just the noodles, dude.
No, SpaghettiOs like comes in a can.
Does it always come with?
Do you know it
Dude,
like comes in a can. You know,
that just
right?
shows how little I've eaten SpaghettiOs.
It's like comes in a can like chicken noodle soup or whatever. You
Right.
pour it out and it's just like globby, like tiny little letters or
Right.
O's, I guess, with like red sauce
Yeah.
in it. But it's weird. It's
But
like
is there
not,
always
it's
hot
not
dog?
clumpy like marinara. It's like
No, it's runny.
really runny red sauce.
I know it's awful.
So maybe this is horrible, but and then there's like some hot dog slices in there and you don't know. So sometimes because it's so murky with the red sauce and stuff, sometimes you just get that spoon in there and a hot dog will be on it. And that's what I'm saying. Like when there was a hot dog on it, those are the best bites because you're like, I'm getting some protein.
Wait, so when was this your favorite food? From what was the range here? Be honest.
Like 18.
Are you serious?
No. Like, dude, I don't know. Like probably like 4 to 8 years old. I don't know.
Dude, that just sounds awful for me. I also just like
Did you
hate
ever
hot dogs,
have
though.
SpaghettiOs? You would definitely be like, it's a texture thing.
Okay. No, I don't like SpaghettiOs though. I
you have had it.
No, I
Okay.
had them when I was a kid. Like my mom, I think Lacey liked them or something.
Yeah.
And so my mom would be like, "Hey, do you want SpaghettiOs for your lunch today or something?" And I remember one time I tried it and I was like, "Never again."
Dude,
Never again.
it's so funny how you just have, I mean, even into my middle school, even into my high school years, how I had no concept or care or worry about what I put into my body.
Yeah.
Like I did not care at all. I would just down Mountain Dew and like I used to get multiple times a week. I've told Megan this. We would stop by like after lacrosse practice or something. And even before I played lacrosse, probably just on my way home to play Call of Duty, I would get from McDonald's like a large Sprite, 2 McDoubles, large fry, and then you could get an apple pie for 90 cents or 2 for $1. So I would get 2 apple pies and I would eat that like a few times a week, dude.
That's awful.
And it was so bad for you. And like in middle school, when we first moved up here, like an easy breakfast that my mom would do all the time is they had these little chocolate chip mini pancakes. And she would make like, no joke, like 12 to 15 of these little ones. And I would drown them in syrup till they were soggy and eat those before school.
Nice. I'm
I'm just like, how do you not?
Though.
I think like culturally it's changing. Like I don't think I would allow Evelyn to do that every day because I think it's bad for her. I think people understand that more now than they did. But it's just funny how
I don't know though. I feel like it's not necessarily that they understood it. Like my mom definitely understood that giving
maybe
me
it's a convenience
syrup
thing.
was it definitely yeah.
And I'm not saying she's never gonna have it, but I'm like for your breakfast to like kickstart your day. I feel like we just always had the mindset of like it's food. You're gonna be full and be ready to go. But it's like that's just like not
Right,
good.
but like I feel like if like you end up like if you guys have like 4 kids and you have to get ready, then it's just
this
like
could go out the window.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they'll be having Pop-Tarts, dude. Pop-Tarts apparently like the worst thing you can put in your body.
Dude, they are so good though. But dude, I don't
What's
know.
your favorite Pop-Tart?
Cinnamon all the way.
Oh yeah, cinnamon's fire.
Yeah.
There is one though that's like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's strawberry inside or if it's like a birthday cake filling or something, but the top of it is like white icing with like colorful sprinkles.
Sounds
on
like
it.
birthday cake.
But no, it's not strawberry because the inside is like a chocolate, but it's white
It's
icing with
hot
color.
fudge sundae.
Okay.
That's my favorite
that
one.
is insane.
You
dude.
freeze
It's not
it,
one of my favorites, but it's good.
freeze it,
Yeah.
and then eat it.
I
Yeah,
would always
so
eat I would always eat the cinnamon and then the chocolate fudge.
Yeah, and sometimes cinnamon was like, or no, chocolate, the double chocolate one or whatever.
That's the chocolate. Is it called chocolate fudge? Maybe
That's the only one I would ever microwave, and I would put like a little butter on top, and it would melt onto it.
butter.
Dude, yeah, we put butter on our Pop-Tarts.
crazy.
How bad for you is that? I just remembered that.
I didn't. My mom would she would get upset when we would come home and always like want sugary things, like because we always. I don't know about you, but like when we'd come home, we'd always get like a snack because it'd be like around 3:00.
Megan told me this. Your snacks and stuff were like scheduled. I would just like eat when I wanted to eat.
No, we would too, but no, I did too, but also it was still like they would get upset with us if we were like trying, not upset, but they would like really watch it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I remember one day I kept coming home. Maybe it was like after Halloween, because after Halloween you got that big bag of candy. Always run up to your room, like grab some candy after school.
Yeah.
first of all, she would like make sure we only had like 2 pieces of candy or something. Like we couldn't grab just whatever.
Did your parents always check every piece of candy to make
bag.
sure nobody poisoned it?
I think like maybe early on. I don't know. No.
Oh wow. No, we had to like make sure no wrappers were open.
No, well, we would lay all our candy out, and then like I remember like some of my candy being like thrown away because they'd be like, "Oh, you don't want that one." Like it's like I don't know, weird wrapper.
Yeah, like anything that wasn't like name brand,
Labeled
like
or
a
anything.
brand we knew, or we just got rid of it.
Or my dad just like grab a Hershey's and be like, "You don't want this one."
So what was your favorite food as a kid? Yeah, your dad would be like, "You won't like this. Papa will take it."
As a kid, so this is why. So the reason I didn't realize we were going to go on a tangent for that long, but the reason why I asked what you liked as a kid first was because I think mine's the same.
Oh, I don't like SpaghettiOs anymore.
I'm glad you don't, because that's awful probably for your body, just as bad as Pop-Tarts or something. But anyway, I think mine has always been, which this sounds like super like do not
Wait,
sound mature saying
can I
this.
guess?
You probably know.
No, I don't know if I do. Is it like a meal or is it just like a food?
It's a meal.
It's not like grilled cheese, is it?
No.
Oh. Do you know? All right, tell us.
I would say pizza.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Which
I
is
was
like,
thinking like kid food.
No. So, like, I know that's not like a crazy answer, but I just feel like it's kind of interesting that I would still say now. Like, people have asked me what my favorite food is, I don't know, like around just like more recent times. And like, you never really get that question unless you're like, I feel like in like middle school or like elementary school or something. But like, I haven't said pizza, but then when I've really thought about it, I'm like,
pizza gets me excited.
I love pizza. Like I get excited for pizza, especially like we got like a couple of restaurants around here. Like, dude, I get excited for pizza.
It's so good. I could go right now, but it's probably too late.
But yeah, I was just saying that because it was like interesting that
pizza's definitely one of my favorites now.
It's not really, and I definitely wasn't the most like open kid either growing up with like food, but like I'm not
like trying things.
Right. And I'm not nearly as picky anymore, but it's like still just like,
yeah, maybe I like pizza a lot too. Maybe pizza is just grown up SpaghettiOs.
No, do not put pizza under that category.
It's got the sauce. It's got like sausage on it.
It doesn't have that sausage on it.
I don't think anything has that sausage on it. I think that's a proprietary meat. That's formed somewhere in a factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what my favorite food now would be. I mean, like pizza's definitely up there, but I think like what gets me like the most excited in terms of like I can't wait for this meal is like probably like a nice like steak dinner.
Ooh,
Yeah. That's probably my favorite. But if I'm just like, you know, pizza's not good for you. So if I'm like, I don't care, I just want something that tastes amazing, like pizza always hits.
No, yeah, for sure. No, yeah, it's not the best for you.
But who cares? So
yeah,
I've spent the majority of my life eating things that aren't the best for you, and then we just took a little break from it, and now we're getting back into it. So. Cool. We didn't do any podcast studio upgrades. I don't think we talked a ton about the logo on the wall last episode, but we briefly mentioned it, so we still got that. May do enhancements to that to some degree in the future. I feel like within the next several episodes, we may be doing some kind of chair upgrade. Justus doesn't seem to be loving the rocking chairs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little too stiff for me, but
yeah.
But no, yeah,
softer.
It's good for now. Yeah, we just got some. Also, it's like different because not everything's on camera that we upgrade. So just like different equipment, things like that. But
but we don't need to mention all that. They don't care about that.
But yeah,
cool.
Should look pretty good though.
Hopefully, we'll get some new Legos in here. Maybe we'll like do little Lego reviews or something. I don't know if people care about that, but let us know down in the comments. Dude, we were talking the other day. We're like, do we need to be those guys? Should we like start saying in the episode like subscribe?
Oh yeah, yeah, guys. If you haven't subscribed, rate us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
What are you doing? It's easy.
Listen. Yeah, just what are they like? Everyone
smash that like button.
Yeah, it's like what do they say? It's like Takes you 2 clicks. Helps us out a lot.
Yeah, 2 clicks change our lives. Justice could go back to school.
I could afford school if you guys
I don't know
just
if going back to school
scroll
is the goal,
down
but
and hit subscribe.
all right, that's all I got.
That's all
What
I
is this,
got.
episode 4?
Sweet.
All right,
Peace.
episode 4 out.